Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We've got a ton going on here at Spirit Blade Productions and Christian Geek Central, including our in-depth Bible study for geeks, movie, game, and other entertainment reviews or commentary, live streams, Christian geek news, original audio dramas, and tons more. And on top of all that, you can become a Spirit Blade insider with an influential voice and get access to exclusive content and rewards. It's your involvement as a patron that will keep all of this going and growing, so I want to thank you for your consideration in that. For more information, please check out our Patreon page through the link below at patreon.com/spiritbladeproductions. Thanks for listening. Rugged Warrior says, when I went to PSX a couple years back, they had the PS4 Pros, and I wasn't wowed by the graphics compared to my regular PS4. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. I think I heard that for PS4 Pro users to really see a difference, you kind of need a 4K TV, whereas I think I heard people saying that with the Xbox One, even with a 1080 screen, you could see some very noticeable difference. Gavin James says, I've seen Hunter Killer in theaters recently. Definitely has that 90s Tom Clancy vibe to it. Yeah, I'm curious. That's kind of one of those category of movies where it's like I can't justify making time to see it right now because I have other things to cover for the channel and stuff, but it's like, oh, that'll be a red box for me, definitely, you know. Well, oh, there's a document of some kind. Let's go get that if we can. Got it. Which way to do this? This way. Right in here. There we go. There we go.
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
Alright. So is that everything I want from this area? I think it is. Let's see what's over here. I'd like a motorcycle, please. Did I leave one around here? Thought maybe I'd get that helicopter's attention by blowing up that C4 I set. Guess not. They don't care. Like,
Hang on, I'll drive.
it's another explosion in South America. I don't know. In this world, there are a lot of explosions in South America. Lots of question marks, like seeing that. New places to explore. New things to discover. New bad guys to shoot. Well, let's find a spot and get our thing out. Our drone. Oh, jammed!
I can't see squat. My drone's being jammed.
Dang it! Alright. Let's think.
Chopper's approaching. Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
I'm low.
down, get down.
I'm down, I'm down.
We got a chopper coming in.
Alright. Less than 3 hours to the halfway mark. So,
Eyes on a cartel lieutenant.
they're gonna try to make me go in guns blazing here. Oh, geez, I didn't see you there.
Get back before they make you.
Yeah.
Got another tango.
Hey, we got a narco by the checkpoint.
Alright, I'm gonna turn up my game volume. Make things a little more intense for me.
I'm gonna get a good sight line. Target acquired. Standing by. Enemy down.
Okay.
Heads up, narco with a submachine gun.
Tell me where.
Next to that crate of comm gear.
Well... crap. What? There.
He makes 5.
Roger that. Moving. Roger that. Target marked. Kill confirmed.
Oh.
Roger. Let me get in position. Target acquired.
Phew.
Tango down.
That was close. I can't cross over that, huh? Oh well.
I got a narco.
Rugged Warrior going for your 70th platinum today. Wow. Okay, let's see here.
I got another. That's 5.
Roger that. Moving. I need a better position. Switching target. Roger. Target acquired. Target marked. Ready to fire. Hey, we got an armor with a submachine gun. We poked the hornet's nest. Got it. Okay, we're cool. Eyes on the gun turret.
Is there anybody manning it up there? Maybe not.
I got a Sicario with a submachine gun. Over there, by the fuel tank.
There we go.
That makes 5. You got a
We'll need
chopper.
that chopper. Stay low.
Oh, he's up there. All right. Gotta go upstairs for that one? Maybe. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this area might be clear now. Oh, looks like there might be some hostages I can free.
Two Sicarios. There, by the container.
There you go.
Pensé que no iba a encontrar municiones por aquí.
Speaking of Sicarios, I watched the Sicario Day of the Soldado or something. I can't remember what it's called. The sequel.
Right of the cage.
Was kind of disappointed. I mean, I really liked the first one. I've been kind of in a Black Ops mood for a few months now. Or like sniper type movies. I know it's not really geek genre stuff, but it's what's on my mind and it's what's gonna have me talking right now, so. Amazon has a movie called The Wall that is, I think, the best sniper-based movie I've ever seen. Really enjoyed The Wall. Really intense and interesting and oof. Great. Oh, there's one. Okay, let's go over here. Alright. I'm gonna kill you, huh? Where'd he go? Hey, Tim. Welcome back. I'm definitely heading into some more quiet hours of my stream, I think. Not my quietest. I think I'll still be up for chatting for another good 6 hours at least. But just got less coming to my lips. Tim O'Donnell asks, have you watched Jack Ryan on Amazon yet? Yes. I watched the whole run of that series in probably a week or so, give or take. And I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I look forward to the next season, which, you know, will be a while, I'm sure. I'm a little surprised. I guess the one with Hawkeye or Matt Damon or whoever made the last movie where they played Jack Ryan in it, I guess it must not have done well or something. Or they didn't want to make more. I mean, I feel like it wasn't that long ago that there was a Jack Ryan movie being made where it was the beginning of his career, kind of like this one, you know. So that was interesting. All right, I can leave now. Let's get in this giant thing. Rugged Warrior asks, Pater, have you ever considered doing reviews for movies that aren't exactly geeky but still have geeky appeal, i.e. spy movies? Yes, absolutely. And I think, I couldn't name an example off the top of my head, but I think you could go through my reviews and, not necessarily spy movies, but you could find movies that I reviewed that are not quite geeky movies but have some kind of geek appeal. So I'm definitely open to them, but I just am not going to prioritize them over something else that is like straight up, no questions asked, geeky in its fictional basis. Chris Pine, Tim O'Donnell, thank you. Chris Pine. Isn't he the halfway point between the guy who plays Hawkeye and Matt Damon? Genetically, isn't he the halfway point? Yes, yeah, that's right. So yeah, did that movie not do well? Seemed like he was poised to start a whole new franchise around Jack Ryan.
Buckle up, people.
Oh man, this is going to be rough driving. Oops. Overcorrecting. Where am I trying to go even? I don't know. I don't know anything. Let's go here. It's a new location. Yeah, I really like Chris Pine too. I think I especially, you know, like, to me, he elevated. I didn't care for A Wrinkle in Time, the movie, but the scenes he was in, he elevated. He was probably the strongest part of that movie for me. Really just liked what he brought to that role of the father in that movie. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Isn't that funny when you can, you know, not enjoy a movie, but there'll be like an actor, almost like an actor that's trapped inside this movie. Just like, oh, they're doing some great things here. If I could somehow just take this out and just enjoy it separate from all this other stuff. Let's see here. Let's go here. And let's take a motorcycle! They got good motorcycles here. Not all of them are good like this.
I'm taking the bike.
Let's turn off that light, though. We don't need that.
Go on without me. Chopper incoming. Heads up, hostiles in. Chopper, hit the dirt.
I will not hit the dirt. Did I miss it? I just missed it. Dang it. Oh, there's bad guys here. Okay, well, let's take care of that then.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got eyes on a captain. I got another. That's 5.
Oof, I don't know if I'm up for stealing a plane. Yeah, we gotta get that lieutenant, guys.
I'm getting a position. I've got the target. Let me find a good position. Shit, I gotta find a good position. Roger that. Target marked. Say the word.
Fire, fire, fire! There's a weapons case over here. Hold up.
Ah, shit. We've been spotted.
There's a weapons case over here.
Clear.
Nice. Whew. Alright, I guess I will try to fly this dumb plane. I hate the plane controls in this game. We're gonna give it a shot, though.
Nice.
Rugged Warrior says, a couple weeks ago I saw someone speed run a Castlevania blindfolded. That's insane. That's insane. Alright. I need to go potty. And then I will try to steal this plane. Oh, look at all those question marks. So much more to find. Here you go, Rugged Warrior. See if you can pick up that conversation again. Alright, didn't give you guys much time. Anything profitable come from your discussion? I should keep that water going too. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm flying this dumb plane.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
You really ought to let me drive.
Yeah, maybe I should. Alright. Here we go. Oh crap. Not a good start. Oh jeez. I try to get as high an elevation as I can to avoid, like, surface-to-air missiles, which some bases have. I've gotten a little better at controlling the planes, but, It's still not like Saints Row planes. I find much more fun to control. Alright, this is probably high enough. Oh, and the camera in this game does not stay put where I want to put it. I want to put it here and then let go, but it just snaps back there. What the crap? Okay. Jeez, camera. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, camera. Oh, camera! Oof! This plane is in bad shape. Don't blow up, plane, okay? Let me just get you to the finish line here. Oh, no, no, no! Oh! Back it up, back it up. There we go, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Yeah!
We'll leave the plane here and let the rebels know where to find you.
Okay. Nice. Oh, man. Rugged Warrior says, I was watching someone stream a Dark Souls game and she left to answer the door or something, and as she was away, a monster came by and killed her. Yeah, man. I generally avoid games that do not allow me to pause. I think Monster Hunter World is a bit of an exception for me. Alright. Well, that woke me up a little bit. That was nice. That was good. I need some of these bigger targets. What is this? Yeah, let's go get this helicopter if we can. My goal is to basically get every upgrade that I can. So I've still got a little bit in two of those areas. Got some there. I'm far enough in this game that like I could go take on the final mission anytime I want. But there are two endings to the game, and the best ending is only after you really close out all of the territories of all the lieutenants, and then go take on the bad guy. But I mean, I can watch the best ending on YouTube, so that's not really a motivator for me. The motivator for me is really, in these games, I love exploring, collecting, and upgrading. Whether it's Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, or now Ghost Recon Wildlands. I just love that loop. So, and I also heard that, maybe this has been changed in a New Game Plus, I'm not sure, but once you finish this game, you basically can't go back into the world and take on some of these, collect more of these things. You have to start a new game or something. So, I wanted to just be sure I sucked this game dry of every little doodad I could go around and collect. Because the worlds that Ubisoft makes are interesting to be in. And so, whether it's Far Cry or Assassin's Creed, and I might get into Far Cry 5 in a little bit here, the activity in the worlds, just going from A to B, you can run into some random stuff, you know? Or just going and retrieving an object can cause you to have to go into an area with, you know, bad guys and situations and stuff. It's just fun and interesting, you know? Rugged Warrior says, still easier to land than Top Gun NES. Oh my gosh, isn't that the truth? Has anyone in the chat met someone that can land a plane in Top Gun NES? Calden De Beer, welcome. Hi, bro, can I get a shout-out? There you go, Calvin De Beer. Welcome, welcome. Let me see here. Oh, I don't want that plane. Here's a good time to use my handy-dandy vehicle drop-off. Let's get one of these.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Use your combat vehicle. The keys are inside.
Wait, where'd you drop? Oh, there it is. Okay. Never played an Assassin's Creed game. Tim. Yeah, I mean, I don't recommend them. At least not the main games of the series, like starting with 1, 2, and so on, because they're not for everybody. But I would say if you like open world action RPGs, you should definitely try Assassin's Creed Origins. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Where is there a road? Is this a road? Almost. Oh no, that's a runway. It's not a road at all. Okay. So let's play Find Civilization. Tim O'Donnell, you've landed a Top Gun, a plane in Top Gun NES. I'm impressed, man. Isn't that sad, though? Because that game has multiple levels. So so most people have probably never played past the first level. I don't know. Maybe most people have, it's just really hard, and I'm among the few who like, yeah, no. I've never played beyond the first level. Oh, are we gonna make this? Nope. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna let me drive out of this? Oh, Ubisoft. Oh, yeah. I killed a civilian in the process, but they're fake people. Oh, that makes me happy. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Excuse us. We're super spies. Excuse me. Oof. Oh, sorry, my rebel friends. Oh, man. Okay, this is gonna be tough. It's an Unidad base, and so these guys are tough, and they're more aggressive, and they call for backup. And it's a helicopter mission, which means I really need to clear out the whole base before I can take off with the helicopter. Otherwise, they will shoot me down.
Got some hostile activity. Eyes on an Unidad grunt. Over by the checkpoint.
Rugged Warrior says, I've actually heard a Christian say killing in video games is the same as murder. I don't even know where to start with that. Wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, you guys know where I land on that, and I've put videos out about, you know, violent games and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, depending on the person that I heard say that, I mean, if that was some random person online, no, I mean, I would probably at least refer them to my video, but that's almost getting to the point where I'm like, I am not sure this person is going to be reasonable. Even if you were to kind of say, well, let's look at the Bible together. I'm not sure a person with that position, I don't know, maybe they would, but
Sniper, top of the tower.
in my experience, when someone says something that's kind of like that far afield, they're not going to be open to any alternate views, no matter how well-reasoned they are.
Two grunts.
Where you got it?
Dad bird approaching.
Alright, I'm down. I'm gonna drink my Pepsi while the Unidad passes. Yeah, Tim O'Donnell, not a rational thinker. And it's, gosh, who was it? I think somebody on... Now that I've gotten into the habit of, like, checking Twitter, you know? There was somebody, I didn't retweet them, but somebody that put up a G.K. Chesterton quote, I think maybe, that I can't quote it for you, but it was something to the effect of, it's a tragedy that we taught our children to read, but we never taught them to reason. And that's so true. That's so true. It'd be wonderful if... I remember in high school math, I think it was, there was like a portion of one semester of math that was about logic. And it was very short. We couldn't have spent more than a couple days on logic, you know? And, man, I think there should be like a required semester of logical thinking, and reasoning, and deduction, and, I mean... I certainly could have benefited from that. I think so many people could, but... Oof. Alright, oh, can I send my drone in? Let's send my drone. Is there a jammer? Please no jammer. Dang it! Jammer!
The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us.
Well, let's see if we can find it. Might be here a while, folks. Speaking of, you know, not being a rational thinker, you know, I was, years ago, I was on a jury in a court case for... it was basically gang-related. I don't remember the exact charges. Oh, crap. But it was... I mean, I went in and I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't want to convict anyone that could possibly be innocent. So I really went in and I was like, I want to give this guy the benefit of my doubt as much as I can. I want to go into this with a totally open mind and just... and have them prove to me, you know. And what was amazing to me is just as evidence rolled out, one after another, and as the defense just so poorly responded.
We got a grunt all by his lonesome at the checkpoint.
I was just like, this guy, oh my gosh, this guy's guilty. This guy is guilty. But there were like conspiracy theorists, like one guy who was a confessed conspiracy theorist in the jury, who, you know, was, you know, not willing. He had an anti-government thing, so he was like the cops are, you know, out to get him and stuff. He was not going to listen to the cops. And then there was a gal who was maybe about my age, maybe 5 to 10 years younger than me, who just said, I have a reasonable doubt. I said, okay, let's talk about that. And I ended up being the jury foreman. I mean, I volunteered. And I said, you know, if something is reasonable, then it is able to be reasoned. That's what reasonable means, you know. So walk me through kind of like your reasoning. And she couldn't, and she just kept repeating, I don't know, but I have a reasonable doubt. And what I wanted to say to her is I said, well, what you have there is an unreasonable doubt. You're not able to reason through your doubt. And there was some evidence that was not admissible in court because of some, like, red tape. We ultimately, it was a hung jury or whatever you call it when we don't agree, and so it's a mistrial. And I was like, dang, this guy is not going to see justice. Because me and, like, all the others, it was just 2 people that were not willing to convict. And the others were older, I think more seasoned in life, and I think they just kind of probably learned enough by that time to say, like, yeah, this guy, you know. But there was, like, some stuff that wasn't admissible in that particular court case, and on the way out, they kind of, like, the both attorneys came in and said, well, tell us, you know, kind of what were you hung up on and stuff like that. And the defense attorney, by the way, the whole time just seemed really backed up against the wall. I was like, I felt sorry for him having to defend this guy. He was just, his arguments were weak attempts at deflecting attention to something else. He seemed like this was his first time in court. Maybe it was. He seemed unsure of himself, unconfident, whereas the prosecution was very confident, and I think it's because of the case she knew that she had, you know. And he very solemnly listened, you know, to what we had to say afterward, whereas she was just smiling and just like, yep, you know, because they were going to have another trial. And that time, the evidence that was not admissible, basically what it was phone records, okay? They had phone records that basically the conspiracy guy on the jury said, well, they couldn't show me the records. Well, what they did in the courtroom was they said, they had a detective, you know, say, could you, you know, verify this? And he says, well, I can't remember. And he says, well, if I showed you this record, would it refresh your memory? He says, yes. The record itself, not admissible as evidence, but it could be used to refresh a witness's memory. And so he looked at it and he says, yes, da-da-da-da-da, and then he gave his testimony. So it was kind of this indirect way of incorporating something that was not admissible as evidence. And it was because of that the conspiracy theorist guy was just like hung up on thinking the cop maybe he was lying or something like that. Whatever. Well, on the way out, you know, the attorneys told us, like, yeah, we have that approved now for the next time this goes to trial. We're going to have that evidence. And, you know, the conspiracy theorist guy was like, oh, okay, well, there you go, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, that's the thing that you needed? That's what you needed? With all this other stuff that was just piling and piling up, you know, none of those things alone, those bits of evidence, would be enough to convict him, but it's a cumulative case. And if you just understand the concept of, like, cumulative, like, what are the odds that, like, all of this stuff was fabricated or made up or coincidence or whatever, you know? He just wasn't able to reason cumulatively, which I think people can do who don't even understand what a cumulative case is or a cumulative argument, you know? And so anyway, I just thought, man, this guy and his victims could have both seen justice a lot sooner. I have little doubt that he did receive justice on the next trial because it was already so close this time. And anyway, I meant to follow the case and I never did. But it just reminded me, just circling back to being irrational. Just like, this is why, you know, this is one of many reasons why we fail to see justice sometimes in this world, because we don't care about truth. We don't care about truth. We got our own little things that we care about, our own pet causes or biases or whatever. And I include me in that, of course, you know? Just little biases and things that I'm hung up on. We need Jesus. We need Jesus. Alright, I'm just gonna start killing people. What? Huh? Okay.
I'll move into position.
Get him!
I got a grunt with a minigun by the helipad.
That's what I should be doing. Is I should be using their auto shoot thing to get these guys that are hard for me to reach. Mr. Sniper guy over here.
I'm getting a position. I've got the target. Target down.
Good job. Oh, it's starting to rain. So nice. Love that sound. Living in Arizona, you come to love it quickly. It did take Holly a little while because she grew up in a place with just lots of rain and it's overcast a lot. But it's only a matter of time.
That was close.
Okay. No? Can't spot that guy? Alright.
Hey, an Unidad soldier.
I don't see him.
Over by that stack of tires.
Oh. Are they on the roof? Where are those guys?
Yo, eyes on a grunt.
Point him out.
Close to the camp entrance. Rattled somebody's cage.
Rugged Warrior, I have not lived in Arizona my entire life. I lived in Montana, little city in Montana, up through 3rd grade, and then my family moved to Arizona, and I've been in Mesa ever since then. But, you know, I certainly think of myself as an Arizonan. Pretty much a native. All right. Joel Nelson says, I think it's easy to blur the lines between justice and vengeance if people want to use justice to enact vengeance on somebody who they perceived has wronged them. Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Yeah, we conveniently love justice more when we're the ones that have been wronged, don't we? Raindrops falling onto my head. I can't see a stone in the sky. All night long been tossing in bed. All night long been out of my head. It's rain falling down from the sky. Kissing my love goodbye. Rain falling down. I can't take the rain. Washing my love away. Crying for yesterday. Rain falling down. Let's see if the content ID system gets me for that. Darling, you've got to stop. I'll change keys. Darling, you've got to stop the rain. Only you can stop the rain from falling down. Only you can do it. Darling, you've got to stop the rain. Only you can stop this rain from falling down. Only you can do it. Can anybody name the artist at least who did that song? I'll bet you can't. Nobody's gonna know that. Well, Joel might.
Looks like we riled them up.
No, you don't. Oh, turn this off, this blasted thing. Drop, girl, drop!
Who did that bird? On patrol. Watch out.
Down, girl, down! Sure, Tim. Well, hang on a second. Let me think about that. Yeah, I mean that would be cool. I just had to think and make sure that that wasn't gonna, like, my setup. That would work with my setup. Just text me and let me know when is good for you. Oh, geez. Dang it.
No, take cover. Going hot.
Hemos enviado refuerzos a su posición.
Dang it.
Sniper, get the fuck down.
Oh my gosh! Phone, don't do that now! No, Joel, it's not Cascade. The reason I thought you might know is because I was thinking junior high. Was I into him at that point and talking about him and all? I think I was. That's Barry Manilow. I think the song is just called Rain. I could be wrong. Yes, Barry Manilow.
christiangeekcentral.com